Florida. And we are on to the next heat of this mixed E double. In lane 2 from Occoquan, we have Waddle and Jones. In lane 3, local Sarasota County crew, Vitkus and Body. In lane 4 from River City, we have Griffith and Navta. In lane 5, Lake Lure Racing, Roland and Opliger. And in lane 6 from Greater Dayton, we have Evans and White.
Seems early that we've lost a crew already.
And it does look like the crew out in lane 6, Evans and White from Greater Dayton, have fallen off the pack just a little bit. Again, we're looking for top 4 to move on to the final later today.
Appears they might have shifted them over.
Oh, you have a seat.
I have a seat.
You can stand, sit, whatever you want.
I'll sit.
Yeah.
So is this one on as well?
No, but I can turn it on.
Okay.
It appears lane 3 has really pushed out to a commanding lead.
Yeah, it looks like the crew from Sarasota County, Jill Vakis and Jim Batai, are trying to assert their will on the rest of this heat and make their way into the final.
Yeah.
We have a guest appearance up here
Yes.
in the announcing booth. That is the voice of Joe Dobson. Joe, do you want to introduce yourself a little bit? What team you row for?
I'm very proud to row for our leaders in this particular heat, and that is Sarasota County Rowing Club, located approximately 8 miles south of here on the beautiful Gulf Intracoastal Waterway, where we row with the dolphins, the ospreys, and the herons, and all the other wonderful fauna there in Osprey, Florida.
So you don't train out of this body of water. You're out in the
We're in the Gulf Intracoastal Waterway, which is a waterway that is barrier islands on the outside called keys and the mainland in between, which means that we can row, I don't know, about 160 miles before we have to turn around at the first lock of the island of the Lake Ocracoke in the middle of the state. But it's just paradise down there. The only issue is, though, we have these things called markers and other things which can go boom in the night.
You don't want to hit those markers,
No,
especially if you're rowing. Could snap an oar in half, break your boat.
Tear a rigger off. You know, there is no truth to the rumor that we've had to be towed back in by passing waterways, because when you're in a pair and you knock a rigger off, it's not good. So we've seen that Jim and Jill are doing a very, very nice job, just kind of swinging nice and long. This is a rowing style that they've been using, that they picked up from our Dutch contingent, Rob Trudost and other people, and it's just really letting the boat run out, and it's looking pretty good for them.
It is looking pretty good for them indeed. They are solidly in that first place qualifying position in this mixed E double heat number 2.
Looks like Evans and White are trying to make a run for it. They are.
It does look like that Greater Dayton crew of Evans and White are trying to make a last-ditch effort
He's
to
leaving
qualify.
behind that oar as much as he can, will them back into qualifying position.
I don't know if they're going to have enough room to get that fourth place spot.
Going to run out of course, unfortunately. But it won't be for a lack of effort.
It will not be for a lack of effort at all. They are emptying that tank. They know they are kind of out of it at this point, but they are still trying their darndest to get to the line as fast as they can.
Steering trouble in the beginning was what kind of set them off and was their undoing, unfortunately.
Steering will do that. And it will be this local Sarasota County crew, Occoquan, River City, and Lake Lure Racing moving on to the final of the mixed E double later today. We have a little bit of a gap in racing, and Joe Dobson, the voice you just heard, local Sarasota County rower, is here to tell us a